I'll tell you, I am such a fan of the idea of putting something on my skin, going to sleep, and waking up younger looking. That's all I had to do. That's all I had to do. And Korres makes it easy with the black pine firming sleeping oil. You heard that right. Black pine firming sleeping oil. Now, you may have seen the black pine firming sleeping oil a few months ago, very, very briefly, but this is the first time you're actually having a full presentation in triple the normal size, because I want you to see the regular size is like this. So what you're getting today literally would be like getting 3 of the normal size. 3 of them, but you're not paying 3 times the price of the normal size. Our price is exceptional, less than $100. You cannot find this triple size anywhere else. Not even on Korres' website. So you've got it today, free shipping, 4 flex, but let's talk about firming while I sleep.
We launched this here at HSN in April, and this is because of the customer requested. So we want to bathe in it. Well, you don't need to bathe in it, but we can give you enough to really be able to use it all over wherever you want to be able to use it. I talk about this as being, you know, do you ever walk by a mirror and what do? You kind of do a little bit of this, right? You go back and go, what would happen if I just could just do this?
Yeah.
Right? We've all done it. We've all been there. Or you lay down in bed and you take a selfie. You're like, oh, I look so great in this direction, right? Because everything's going backwards. It's being lifted where it used to be. That's what black pine does for you.
Yeah.
Okay, black pine helps give us our skin back. So if you're starting to see the sagginess, if you're starting to see the drooping, which is naturally what's going to happen as we age, listen, gravity is taking hold, the things are all going south. This helps to lift it all right back into place where it should be. So the little apples on our cheek, they start to be the apples in our cheek again, right? The sagginess here in the jowl line, you can start to define and see your jowl line again, because what it does for you is unlike anything else out there on the market, because we have 4 patented ingredients. 4 patented ingredients, so nobody can copy us.
Wow. I mean, it really is. Korres is a company that is constantly innovating, constantly creating something new. And look at this. This is after 2 weeks, you just used at night.
Just used at night after 2 simple weeks, and look at the difference already in your skin. 2 weeks, okay? By the way, you'll see a difference in just 8 hours. 8 hours in one night, you'll start to see a difference. But look at here. See the droopiness? See the hooding? The hooding in her eye? Look at the creases across the side of her eyes right here. The length is shorter.
Yeah.
The depth is shorter, right?
Yeah.
There are fewer wrinkles. So we are targeting the wrinkles, but we're also targeting the firmness. So look at above her eye here. Look at how much better her eye looks above and the after. Look at the cheeks. Look at her nose line and see there. Notice how much more, she just looks like she's fuller in the underneath. You know, her cheeks are back. The apples are back in her cheeks. It's not so hollow in the before. Exactly, before is very hollow. Again,
look at that.
The same thing. You can see in her under eye, she looks exhausted 2 weeks before, right? And then 2 weeks after, she didn't go on vacation to Tahiti for 2 weeks. All she did was use the black pine every single night.
Wow.
And it starts to not only fight the wrinkles, because listen, we can fight the wrinkles. There's a lot of products out there that fight wrinkles.
Yeah.
But if we're not fighting the droopiness, if we're not fighting the sagginess, if we still have all of that going down, then we still look old. With black pine, it targets all of the issues. And all you have to do is literally, it's 2 drops at night. I'm gonna put 1 drop on my hand because 2 drops would be way too much. See that? And then it's an oil, but it goes, and you can just, some people rub it. I like to dab it right into the skin.
Okay.
And this is plenty, okay, for everything like that. And it's going to really go right into your skin, so you don't have to worry about staining your sheets or being on your pillowcase or getting on your pajamas or lifting clothes over and under your head, because after just a minute, it's going to go right into your skin, so much so that I'm taking a tissue. I'm gonna open this up here, and I'm gonna put it on my hand. Notice that. I want you to see the tissue.
No oil, no greasy tissue.
So there's not a greasy tissue. It's just a gorgeous hand right there for you. And you can see instantly the hydration that's already happening. I have a little cat scratch here. I'm sorry about that. I have a kitten at home, and he got me last night.
They understand.
But you can see the difference in just my hands. This one already looks younger, and this looked great because I just put the body butter on it.
Yeah.
So it already was hydrated, but with the oil on top of it, you can notice the difference that it makes, and really just is so much smoother. The texture's better, it's more defined, and I know that in 8 hours, which is the best time to put your skincare on, because when you're sleeping, that's when our skin starts to go to work. We go to bed, it actually says, time to wake up, time to rejuvenate, you know, and it starts to target all the things that you might want to repair, and it will really help to accept all of the skin products, and black pine is unlike any other.
It really is. I like that the ingredients here, you'll hear a lot about different oils, you know, in different products. We'll really highlight one oil. What's so great about what you're getting in the black pine is that not only is it a combination of the best oils for our skin, it's also a combination of those other key ingredients. And these are made from botanicals. These are ingredients that you actually understand what they are, you recognize what they are, not a bunch of just gunk, not a bunch of just stuff that's used to fill the bottle. And I think that's what you're gonna love about it. I put some on my hand and it feels amazing. It's got just a nice light scent. You're not gonna smell like a Christmas tree when you go to sleep, but just a nice light scent to your skin. If you've been doing this, just like Laura said, if you kind of catch yourself or somebody caught you in a picture sideways and you're like, where did my silhouette go? I used to have a chin. I used to have a jaw. Now, not so much. That this is for you.
Well, we always talk about the building blocks of our skin, right? I call this the Greek column of our skin.
I love that.
Okay? So if you go to Greece, if you've been fortunate enough to go to Greece, you'll notice that there are a lot of ruins that still have the columns standing. It's because those columns have stood the test of time, just like the black pine tree has stood the test of time. Because the black pine tree is actually one of the oldest living species on Earth. It's been through 3.5 million years. It survived ice ages. It survived fires. It survives wars. It lives in the coldest climates all the way down to the beautiful oceans. And yet, it still is surviving. So when Lena and George Korres, of course our homeopathic pharmacist is George, and Lena is our amazing chemist, right? They were looking at this in Greece and going, why is this surviving? Why is this doing well? And how can we make it for our skin? Because imagine, just like this had to deal through the wars, our skin goes through wars every day.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I mean, not only are we dealing with aging, but we're dealing with things that are out there in the environment. I mean, we are torturing our skin. We're putting so many different products on our skin. We don't know what's in half those products. When you get Korres, you know what you're getting in the products because we know that we care about what we're giving you. We work with organic farmers, so from the beginning all the way through to the lab, we've spent 400,000 lab hours to get black pine to you.
Oh my goodness.
And when we did that, we did it and we patented 4 of the different products inside of here. So we have hexapeptide 11 inside of here. It's lifting and tightening and firming for you. We talk about that lifting, tightening, and firming. Those are things that you can't find with other people. Yes, other people talk about wrinkles. You can combine this with any product in your skincare or you can use it alone. That's the amazing thing. And when you use it just once, in just 8 hours, you're going to see an instant difference. Just 2 drops, that's all you have to do. So it's 1, 2, and really normally what I do at night though is I'm putting it here to show you, but I actually put it on the inside of my hand, and then I do this on my fingertips, and I just dab it in all the way around my face. So up the forehead, don't forget, because everybody, you know, we start to see the sagginess right in here, because everybody does their skincare to here. You don't think about going all the way back to your ear. So that's my tip for you, okay? Make sure you get that black pine oil and you go all the way in here where that sagginess and droopiness happens because that tells our age too. And of course, I sometimes put a little bit over my ears, go here all through the jowl line and all the way up to the neck and neck because that will really help rejuvenate your skin. It will lift that skin and you'll start to see that firmer look in just a matter of hours.
And this is the thing. Korres made this size just for us based off of your feedback. And speaking of your feedback,
I mean, this is in 8 hours, by the way, right? So we talked to 32 women, and in just 8 hours, 1 night of sleep,
oh my gosh,
94% said their skin looked firmer.
Wow.
94% firmer in 8 hours, right? 94% said their skin was softer and looked smoother. So we're targeting the texture in here as well. 94% said their skin looks healthier and appears more radiant. Of course it does, because we're moisturizing it. And 91% say their skin's more moisturizing. Now I want you to see something else though.
Okay.
After 8 weeks, after 8 weeks, they used it once a night. That's it. Remember, clean skin, put this on your face, go to bed. That's all you have to do. 100%. Every single woman we talk to says their skin looks firmer.
That's huge.
Massive, right? 100%. 100% say they saw a reduction in their wrinkles. 100%, every single woman. 100% said their skin felt softer and looked smoother. And 97% said their skin appeared to be more uplifted. If that was college, we'd be summa cum laude, right? I mean, like that would be absolutely phenomenal. So when you can get those kind of results out of one little bottle, it's no wonder they call it the miracle.
I know, and this is the thing. It used to be this bottle, okay? This is where it started, and if you find Korres Black Pine Firming Sleeping Oil anywhere else, it's going to be this size, because this is the regular size. But women were, you know, even though you only need a couple of drops, sometimes we kind of, you know, we just want more, right? We hoard it. So what you're getting today is 3 times the regular size, but not 3 times the price, because it should be, because it's 3 times the regular size, you should be paying the price of this times 3. You're not. You're getting it for less than $100. You're getting it on FlexPay. You're getting it on free shipping. This is the only place you can get it. If you're saying, just like Laura said, if you've got a million products that target wrinkles, you know, you've already done that. Okay, you're targeting your wrinkles, but then you're noticing another issue. You're noticing the firmness. This is something that you should try. I can really relate to this because I look at the women in my family and they're gorgeous and they don't really have wrinkles. But what I see is that firmness is going to be an issue for me. So if firmness is an issue, you need to combat it. And I love the idea that Korres only puts the good stuff, only puts the most efficacious ingredients in their product.
Well, we combine the best of science with the best in nature, but we're doing so in a way that's going to give you the efficacy and the results that you want. Because listen, we can give you a natural product, but if it doesn't work, you're not going to buy it.
That's right.
And we want you to buy it because we want it to work, right? So what you're getting in here, of course, are the cold press extracts, the black pine, the jojoba oil, the grapeseed oil, the argan oil, the apricot oil, the sweet almond oil. But when you hear these, I don't want you to think that this is an olive oil that you're grabbing out of your kitchen counter, right? No. It's not like that. It's not heavy, it's not sticky, it's not tacky. Your skin recognizes it and it craves it. So when your skin gets it, it goes right into the skin. We were talking earlier, and I'm gonna pull another piece of tissue out because I want you to see again. You've seen me now. I've put 3 or 4 drops of oil now over the last 9 minutes on my hand. I'm gonna rub this really, really good. See this? This is a dry tissue right here because my skin took all of the night oil, all of it, all of the sleeping oil right into here. So that's why it's hydrated, but it's not just hydrated. You're not just going to fight the wrinkles. If it was just doing those 2 things, I already know that that's why it would be so popular. This is also uplifting. It's firming, it's defining, it's giving you back the look that we are always craving. So if you start to see those jowl lines start to droop, it's black pine. And you're starting to see the hollowness in here in this area, give yourself some of the black pine. In just 8 hours, you will start to notice the difference.
That's what I love about this. Korres has done all the work. All you have to do is put it on a couple drops and go to sleep. You don't have to even think twice about it. I put some on my hand too, and I love just the radiance it immediately starts to bring to my hand, but the feel of it. You're gonna love the way your skin feels. You can see how great that is. You're gonna love the way it starts to look, and you're gonna recognize the silhouette that you start to see in the mirror again, because you're gonna say, that's what I've been missing. That's why I've been looking drawn. That's why people have been asking me, are you exhausted? Did you get any sleep? Yes, I did, and I did